What the heck is going on right now? What the heck is going on? I don't know. My portfolio is just not doing good. My emotions are getting to me right now. I don't know what I should do, but at the same time, I'm starting to realize that this is my first time going around and realizing they do their damage. But at the same time, I did find something very interesting, and that's why I'm here to tell you guys about that. And hopefully, you guys can get a little more insight on it and let me know what you guys think. Hey, check this out. Check this out. I found something muy interesante, something that I think you guys will actually benefit from. So check this out. We're not looking at the alphabet here. No. We're not looking at the alphabet. This is the ticker symbol UVXY for ProShares Ultra Short Term Future ETF. Now I was thinking, what does this do? So I went down, I clicked through these and I found one that is actually pretty interesting. Why does UVXY go up? UVXY takes a 1.5x leverage position on the S&P 500. In a leveraged ETF, the gains are higher when the underlying index goes up. However, if the underlying index falls, the losses in the ETF are also amplified in proportions to the leverage. The ETF has an expansion rate of 0.5%. So yeah, okay, we're looking at somewhat of an inverse, but what does this mean compared to the NASDAQ? Okay, so the NASDAQ, let's do a quick cover on the NASDAQ. What does the NASDAQ do? So I went down to give you guys a little breakdown of the NASDAQ. So the NASDAQ pretty much holds a good portion of your stocks, okay? Not a good portion of your stocks, but has a lot to do with all the big companies. So we have our Granny Smith apples, okay? We have our Amazon rainforest. And then you have your Microsoft. And then your Teslas. And then we have some other companies in here that I rather not even cover, okay? I don't even know why they're in the NASDAQ, but a lot of people, you have some CEOs that like to lie to you, okay? But that's besides the point. Let's get down to the nitty gritty, okay? So in the past 5 days, we see that our beautiful UVX made some decent moves, okay? It went up about $1.70 relative from the 1st of March to the March 4th, okay? So that's nice. But as for your NASDAQ, let's take a look at this. Your NASDAQ has dropped a total of 6%, so $850. That means the NASDAQ drops when your big companies take a little bit of a beat down and people start selling. Obviously, because they think something is coming. They obviously see something that we don't. And should I be scared? Well, most of the stocks that I have in the market are all investments. So if it tanks, then okay, I have to take my losses. Actually, no, I'm not going to take my losses. I'm just going to buy some more because discount day, right? Who doesn't like a discount? But let's take a look at this a little bit deeper, okay? Let's look at our 1-day chart. So here, look at this. So around 11:30 a.m., UVXY was up. It went up to $10.11. And at that same time, 11:30, your NASDAQ actually dropped to 12,421. And this means, so let's look at from when the market opened to when it dropped. It dropped about 3.5%. As for UVXY, this went up a total of 10%. We like that. So we have a little bit more confirmation of this being an inverse comparing to the NASDAQ. Now let's look at something nicer. Let's look at our 1 year, okay? Now, do you see something I see? I see something very beautiful on behalf of our UVXY. Also the NASDAQ, because this is when we started investing and we saw some huge gains. But let's break this down a little bit more. So in March 5th of 2020, when COVID decided to give us a big bang to the US, this was trading about $28, okay? And in a span of 2 weeks, it went up 285%, an $81 gain, and sold at $110, guys. And then the market started recovering, and we started seeing it tanking. As for your NASDAQ took a bit of a bang, okay? Was not playing these days. It was not playing. COVID did not play with us. It wasn't playing no games. It dropped 20%. $1,700, guys. But it started to recover, and then we saw this huge gain that we love, that most investors love, right? Get in at the lowest price and just keep going until you see time to take profit, all right? This is very beautiful. Now, if you guys see other stocks that are relative or similar to our UVXY, please leave it in the comments below, and I'll take a better look at them so I can learn more and you guys can learn with me. We're in this for the long run, and we're learning together, and hopefully you guys have a better rest of your day, okay? Don't let your emotions get to you, okay? If the market crashes, it crashes. We just got to look at the positive things, and we just got to, just don't just hold the bag. Just hold the bag, okay? Hold the bag.